Hello friends, welcome to Railway Classroom. Today we are going to discuss part 1 of the Indian Constitution along with some important MCQ that are very useful for competitive examination like RRB, SSC, WBCS and other state government exams. So stay with me till the end because we will learn some concept and then test our knowledge with MCQ. Part 1 of the Indian Constitution, Article 1 to 4, defines the geographic and legal boundaries of the nation. It lays down how new territories are added, existing states are altered, and how Parliament holds ultimate authority over internal boundaries changes. Dual phraseology. Article 1 under clause 1. India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states rather than a federation of states. Union means India is one united political entity. The states are part of India, but they do not have a constitutional right to secede, rather than a federation of states. Federation is a system where power is divided between center and state governments. Both levels get their power from the constitution. Each level has area where it can make laws. If we consider union as a whole house, then different rooms will be states. The system or rules of the sharing power between the house and its rooms will be the federation. Article 1 under clause 3, classification of Indian territory. Territories: number 1, territories of the states. Number 2, union territories. Number 3, territories that may be acquired by the government of India at any time, like Goa, Pondicherry, Sikkim. Territory of India is a broader term than Union of India. The Union of India includes only the states, where the territory of India include states, union territories and acquired territories. Next, Article 2. What is Article 2? Article 2 gives Parliament two distinct powers. The power to admit into Union of India new states already in existence. Number 2, the power to establish new states that were not previously in existence. In simple words, Article 2 deals with admission or establishment of new states in Union of India. Next, Article 3. What is Article 3? Article 3 gives Parliament the power to form new states and alter the existing states of India. Parliament can form new states by separating territory from an existing states, or form new states by uniting two or more states or parts of states, can increase area of any states or diminish or decrease of any states, alter the boundary of any state, alter the name of any states. But there are a procedure. Two mandatory conditions for Article 3 bill. A bill under Article 3 can be introduced in Parliament only with the prior recommendation of President. If the bill affects the area, boundaries or name of states, the President must refer the bill to the concerned state's legislature for expressing its views within specified period. The state legislature consent is not binding on Parliament. It can only express its view. Parliament is not bound by views or recommendation of the state legislature. The President or Parliament can accept or reject them even if received on time. Next, Article 4. What is Article 4? Article 4 deals with the laws made under Article 2 and Article 3. It says that laws made under Article 2 or Article 3 may contain provision for amending the first schedule, which contain the names and territories of the states and union territories. Very important exam point. A law made under Article 2 or Article 3 is not considered a constitutional amendment under Article 368. Therefore, it can be passed by simple majority in the Parliament. Simple majority in the Parliament. Important point. Beriburi Union Case 1960. Issue: can Parliament cede Indian territory to a foreign country under Article 3? Supreme Court ruling: Article 3 covers only internal reorganization. It does not cover the cession of Indian territory to a foreign nation. Outcome: Indian territory can be ceded to a foreign state only by amending the constitution under Article 368 by special majority. For example, 9th Amendment Act 1960 ceded Beriberi Union to Pakistan, and 100th Constitutional Amendment Act 2015 ratified the land boundary agreement with Bangladesh. Evolution of states and key organization committee. S.K. Dhar Commission, June 1948. Chairman S.K. Dhar recommended reorganization based on administrative convenience, rejecting linguistic basis. JVP Committee, December 1948. Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel, Pattabi Sitaramaiah, formally rejecting the language as the basis for state reorganization. Next, Fazl Ali Commission, 1953. Members: Fazl Ali, H.N. Khunjru, K.M. Panikkar. The commission accepted language as one of the primary criteria, rejected the one language language on state theory. Next, State Reorganization Act 1956 passed via 7th Amendment Act of 1956. This act abolished the old Part A, B, C, D classification, created 14 states and 6 union territories. Chronology of state creation: 1960, Bombay bifurcated into Gujarat and Maharashtra. 1963, Nagaland. 1966, Haryana, created out of Punjab. Chandigarh made it UT. Next, 1971, Himachal Pradesh. 1972, Manipur, Meghalaya and Tripura. 1975, Sikkim. And 1987, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh, Goa. 2000, Chhattisgarh, Uttarakhand, Jharkhand. 2024, Telangana. 2019, Jammu Kashmir Reorganization Act of 2019. 2020, Dadra, Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu. Now we will see MCQs. Question number 1. Part 1 of the Indian Constitution deals with which of the following? Option A, citizenship. Option B, fundamental rights. Option C, union and its territory. Option D, directive principle of state policy. Correct answer is option C. Part 1 from Article 1 to 4 covers the union and its territory. Part 2 covers citizenship, Article 5 to 11. Part 3 covers fundamental rights under Article 12 to 35. Part 5 cover DPSP under Article 36 to 51. Next question. Article 1 of the Indian Constitution describe India, that is Bharat, as a federation of states. Option A. Option B, quasi-federal entity. Option C, confederation of states. Option D, union of states. Correct answer option D, union of states. Next question. Which article of the Constitution empowered the Parliament to alter boundary, area or name of an existing states? Article Option A, Article 1. Option B, Article 2. Option C, Article 3. Option D, Article 4. Correct answer option C, Article 3. Article 3 deals with internal reorganization, forming new states, increasing or decreasing area, altering boundaries, name of existing states within India. Next question. The name of the states or union territory of India are specified in which schedule of the Constitution? Option A, first schedule. Option B, second schedule. Option C, third schedule. Option 4. Option D, fourth schedule. Correct answer option A, first schedule. The first schedule lists all 28 states and 8 union territories along with their territorial jurisdictions. Which Constitutional Amendment Act made Sikkim a full-fledged 22nd state of the Indian Union? Option A, 35th Constitutional Amendment Act 1974. Option B, 36th Constitutional Amendment Act 1975. Option C, 42 Amendment Act 1976. Option D, 44 Constitutional Amendment Act 1978. Correct answer option B, 35 Constitutional Amendment Act. Next question. Reorganization of Indian state on a linguistic basis in 1956 was carried out under which of the following Constitutional Amendment Act? Option A, first Constitutional Amendment Act. Option B, 7th Constitutional Amendment Act. Option C, 10th Constitutional Amendment Act. Option D, 12th Constitutional Amendment Act. Correct answer option B. Next question. A bill for the creation of new state or alteration of boundary under Article 3 can be introduced in Parliament only on the prior recommendation of the option A, Prime Minister. Option B, Speaker of Lok Sabha. Option C, Chief Justice of India. Option D, President of India. Correct answer option D. A bill seeking to alter state boundaries or names require prior recommendation of the President. Next question. According to Article 4 of the Constitution, laws made for admission or establishment of new states under Article 2 and Article 3 are option A, amendment under Article 368 passed by special majority. Option B, amendment under Article 368 passed by special majority with state ratification. Option C, not to be considered as Amendment Act under Article 368 and passed by simple majority. Option D, subject to mandatory approval by the Supreme Court. Correct answer option C, not to be considered as an amendment under Article 368 and passed by simple majority. Next question. In 2019, which state was reorganized into 2 union territories under Article 3? Option A, Andhra Pradesh. Option B, Jammu and Kashmir. Option C, Assam. Option D, Madhya Pradesh. Correct answer option B, Jammu and Kashmir. The Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act of 2019 bifurcated the state of Jammu and Kashmir into 2 distinct union territories, Jammu and Kashmir with a legislature and Ladakh without legislature, effective from October 31, 2019. Next question. Which committee or commission was appointed in 1948 by President of the Constituent Assembly to examine the feasibility of reorganizing states on a linguistic basis? Option A, Fazal Ali Commission. Option B, Dhar Commission. Option C, JBP Committee. Option D, Sarkaria Commission. Correct answer option B, Dhar Commission. The Constituent Assembly appointed the S.K. Dhar Commission in June 1948. It recommended the reorganization of states on the basis of administrative convenience rather than linguistic factor. Next question, who among the following was not a member of JBP Committee 1948 formed to review the linguistic reorganization of states? Option A, Jawaharlal Nehru. Option B, Vallabhbhai Patel. Option C, Pattabi Sitaram Maiya. Option D, Fazal Ali. Correct answer option D, Fazal Ali. JBP Committee comprised Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel and Pattabi Sitaram Maiya. Fazal Ali headed the State Reorganization Commission formed later in December 1953. Next question, which was the first state in independent India created on the linguistic basis in 1953? Option A, Gujarat. Option B, Andhra Pradesh. Option C, Kerala State. Option D, Maharashtra. Correct answer option B, Andhra State. Next question, which Constitutional Amendment Act incorporated Dadra and Nagar Haveli into the Indian Union as a union territory? Option A, 10th CAA 1961. Option B, 12th CAA 1962. Option C, 14th CAA 1962. Option D, 18th CAA 1960C. Correct answer option A, 10th Constitutional Amendment Act 1961. Next question, under which article of the Indian Constitution is the territory of India categorized into states, union territory and acquired territories? Option A, Article 1 Clause 1. Option B, Article 1 Clause 3. Option C, Article 2. Option D, Article 3A. Correct answer option B, Article 3 Clause 3. Next question, through which Constitutional Amendment Act was Puducherry incorporated into the first schedule as a union territory? Option A, 10th Amendment. Option B, 12th Amendment. Option C, 14th Amendment. Option D, 36th Amendment. Correct answer option C, 14th Amendment. Next question, in which year were the states of Maharashtra and Gujarat formed by dividing the bilingual state Bombay? Option A, 1956. Option B, 1960. Option C, 1963. Option D, 1966. Correct answer option B. In 1960, the Bombay Reorganization Act divided the Bombay state into Maharashtra and Gujarat. Maharashtra for Marathi speaking population, Gujarat for Gujarati speaking population as the 15th state of India. Next question, in November 2000, three new states Chhattisgarh, Uttarakhand and Jharkhand were created under Article 3. Which states were they carved out of respectively? Option A, MP, UP, Bihar. Option B, UP, MP, Bihar. Option C, Bihar, MP, UP. Option D, MP, Bihar, UP. Option A, MP, UP, Bihar. Chhattisgarh, 26th state carved out of Madhya Pradesh on November 2000. Uttarakhand, 27th state carved out of Uttar Pradesh on November 19, 2000. Jharkhand, 28th state carved out of Bihar on November 15, 2000. Next question, which of the following statement regarding the power of parliament under Article 3 is incorrect? Option A, parliament can increase or diminish the area of any state. Option B, parliament can alter the name of any state. Option C, parliament can cede Indian territory to a foreign country under Article 3. Option D, the views of the concerned state legislature are not binding on the parliament. Option C, correct answer. Parliament can cede Indian territory to a foreign country under Article 3. In Beriberi Union Case 1960, Supreme Court ruled that the Parliament's power to alter boundary under Article 3 does not include the power to cede Indian territory to a foreign state. Cession of territory require a Constitutional Amendment Act under Article 368. Next question, 100 Constitutional Amendment Act 2015 was enacted to give effect to which of the following? Option A, creation of Telangana state. Option B, operationalization of Land Boundary Agreement LBA with Bangladesh. Option C, merger of Daman and Diu and Dadra and Nagar Haveli. Option D, inclusion of Bodo, Dogri, Santali in 8th schedule. Correct answer option B, operationalization of Land Boundary Agreement with Bangladesh. Next question, in which landmark judgment Did the Supreme Court hold that the settlement of boundary dispute between India and another country does not require a constitutional amendment and can be done by executive action? Option A, Beriberi Union Case, 1960. Option B, Ram Kishore Sen Case, 1966. Option C, Maganbhai Ishwarabhai Patel versus Union of India, 1969. Option D, Keshavananda Bharati Case, 1973. Correct answer option C, Maganbhai Ishwarabhai Patel versus Union of India.